These are like my precision shoes right here. They're a lot flatter. They rest flat. This one doesn't have as much of an issue. Yeah, this one's not as bad, but I'll take that anyway. Why not? Yeah. This is athletic tape. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, need to change title in game. Really? Oh, on Twitch, right? Yeah, I forgot to set up Twitch. Hold on. Pump it up. Pump it up. Does it actually have Prime 2 here? It does not. Same with YouTube. YouTube doesn't even have Prime 2. I don't know why. It's been out since what? December last year? January this year? Something like that. I got mine like late. Did I? No, I got mine later than that. I think I got mine around April on Prime 2. I bought the machine. I bought Prime. I bought Prime 2, and then I sold Prime. That's where I'm at. Am I gonna play Cuphead? You know, it's one of those things where you're involved in the plot. You do a deal with the devil beforehand or whatever. I'm not even gonna mess with that in a game. And I know I'm kind of picky on that, but I just don't feel right about it. There are a lot of other games that I could play, and I know it's kind of up my alley because it is a very skill-based game, but it's like Bendy. Bendy and the Ink Machine, as well as Tattletale. Like, I would have played Tattletale had there not been a seance. It's like you have to participate in a seance. I'm like, for real? So, I don't know. There are a lot of other games that I can play without having an issue of, like, conscience. So, that's my logic on Cuphead. I don't want to mess with it. I mean, in the end of Cuphead 2, I know that, like, they do defeat the devil, which, that's cool, but at the same time, I'm all about Jesus winning and the saints winning by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony, as in Revelation. So, maybe I'm a little picky on it, but that's me doing me, I guess. Let's see. I'm actually gonna swap shoes, one sec. Alright, these are the fun shoes. They're kind of like bounce around a little bit, so they're easier on my knees for sure. But at the same time, like, you see how like these ones, you can roll these up, like you can roll them up like this. They're extremely flexible and they don't sit flat. So anytime that I really have to work on precision, I switch to the other shoes because they sit a lot flatter, and I'm not going to miss an arrow just because I don't exactly, slam my foot down. So anyway, that's your pump it up shoe demonstration for the day. Alright, Keen, set it up. Step percentage. Where's he going to do that? Step percentage. That's how many, or that's the success rate of the tracker picking up. No, that just doesn't explain it. Tracker, step counting, percentage. Now it's long again. Oh my goodness. Let's leave this off for now. Percentage, dash percentage. Alright, I'll work on that another time. But there's a corporate step challenge right now, and I am at 11,072 steps right now. I'll just put that in here just so I'm tracking that. And you're going to probably see about like a 30% success rate on that, on the Fitbit Zip picking that up. Alright, let's play some Pump. And if y'all have any requests, just let me know. Cool, double S.
Perfect!
Yay! Oh, DJ Sterf. Rock point. That. Okay, this is being broadcast to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. So if you see comments on the chat, it's either on Twitch or YouTube. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you're not far off, Wolfen. I'm pushing the machine back a little bit. Make sure this is flush. I want an unflushed machine. Or one that's flushed down the toilet. Does that actually work now? So you can see this. Okay, you can see that, and then let's see a little more of the pad at least. Dance machine broke. Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna play. I'll play something harder while juggling. Gotta practice every single song. Well, okay, so every song has a unique step cadence. So, like the patterns, like da 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 da. That'll be the next one that I play. I know how the songs go, and it helps to be familiar with them. Sometimes songs will have like gimmicks in them, like stops, so you got to know where they are, or at least guess from the music where they would be. So like it's mostly pattern recognition. I don't memorize the steps, where they are, and all that, but I know from the music where they're going to be essentially, but I don't know where the placement is, I guess. I don't memorize that. You can also play on random step placement and that type of thing too, so okay. We're gonna play this one while juggling. There we go, that's a lot better. Yeah. Still something to me being tight, but I'll play that one again with sound this time. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I overblew it.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record! Next stage!
The Fitbit says, hey, you can't be stepping that fast. So, like, you're not Sonic. So it only gives me credit for, like, probably 30% of most of what I play. Also, you know what's horrible about my stats? So many of these sets are me resetting after one song.
Hey! Why don't you just get up and dance, man?
What the heck? Is something still sticking?
Game over.
Can y'all rewind and see if this arrow right here stuck? I was having problems with this about a week ago. Same song, different shoes. Yay. All right, here we go. I'm mute on this. No, I'm not. Nope. Especially not pump. Hey, my shoes played into it. That was a double S.
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
That crazy pump it up theme, not theme, that crazy pump it up shoe physics. Oh, you can't even see it, can you? Here you go. So I can play like this, you know, and destroy everything on my pad. Let's see. Take it all off. That one's dead, almost. That's not good. Where's my, right, there we go. Alright, that's a little better. It's still really sensitive. That's fairly level, not fully, but it's fairly level. The easy thing would be me just take this out, but that would make it a lot less sensitive. Well, it's still really stinking sensitive. I'll try that. I mean, it's flush. Now let's try it. Let's see. Just don't shock yourself or something. No, this is like low voltage signal. So you can't really do much unless like you have your power supply somehow hooked up directly to some metal contact and then something shorts. That's not going to happen. Where's my pad towel? I dripped on this pad like crazy. So now it's dangerous. Slipping is a bigger risk, I guess. Especially how I play. It's still, you know, the funny thing is, at times, I'm pretty sure this one's right. It's the bottom right one. But at times, since the pump it up timing windows are different from DDR, like DDR can tell exactly what's wrong with an arrow by playing. And if I get a pad anything, I'll be like, yep, that's this arrow and probably this sensor. But pump it up, there's such a big window that sometimes 2 or 3 arrows have passed and then you get the actual bad arrow registering. So I've missed it sometimes. What am I doing this? This is actually so it corresponds with the arrows. Alright, let's give it a shot. Sudden Romance S9 while juggling. Yeah, oversensitive for sure. Oh, come on, network. Oh, really? I don't want to have to reboot, but I might have to. Sometimes this stuff happens too. Just randomly network goes down. It's a lame-o network. Does it still say it's online? I could swap audio, no, internet sources as well though. So I have a Wi-Fi hotspot, but that's in my car. So I got to get that from my car. Why you do this? Pump it up. Oh my goodness, really? It's like, yeah, you fixed the pads maybe, but server's down. I could also hotspot it with my phone. There are some options there. I'll try that. Let's see. I'm at 13,991 steps. All right, so you play one and then just go out. Show us your garage. Garage. Pump it up, TV. Where am I aiming this? Oh look, it's DDR with the 6-panel adjustment. And the machine is... I don't have much cord. DDR Extreme! And the chat and all that. There's the computer right there. There's a keyboard I have set up. I can type there. And the screwdriver and the pad towel and the mouse. And the juggling balls and more juggling balls. And athletic tape. Alright. And more stuff. My mom's paintings. A big mural of Jesus that my mom made. I don't know what else. Light. Let there be light. Alright, here we go. All lined up. That's close. There you go. Initially when I got Prime, I thought that I was putting in so many perfect scores in a row that they were like banning me or something, but no, it's just the stupid server's bad. I guess that's the better of the options, but I mean, I just sent them a video if they were like, you get too many perfect scores. But I mean, I'm putting in legit scores. This is not like what Kooky and Navy and all that, the weird like way over possible scores. Like 5x the possible score. That was the most discouraging on Prime especially, and it's now happening on Prime 2 as well. Alright, so I'm rebooting Pump. We'll see how the RE Central recovers as well, so that'll be interesting to see. Because I'm using an AverMedia Live Gamer HD 2 capture card. If I had a non-laggy monitor, yeah, I'd play ranked all day. But you may notice on the steps as well. To see how good my timing is, just look at all the Marvelousville combos I have on DDR. If I get a better monitor for this, with a lot less lag, because this monitor came with it and it has like 30-some milliseconds of lag. A Toshiba monitor, it's a TV, but it came with the cabinet when I bought it, so... what is it? Is it Toshiba? It is the 50L3400U. So 50L3400U. And it's a decent enough TV. I mean, it's bright, but stream donations. Yeah, I'm not making much on YouTube, like, really ever, but... I don't know. I could also set up a charity stream. Like, Dave and Buster's wanted to run at least something on the day of the tournament, on the 21st. Oh, no. It might not have saved the last set, either. That's the problem. 28, thank you. Anyone else have a guess? Yeah, I got my drink over here. I need to refill it, though. I got Aquafina here. I don't know, we just got a bunch of random drinking water for really, really cheap. So we got filtered in this now. So I guess we can compare the stuff we make as well as the Aquafina. I'll try some. Oh man, brand placement, but I'm not sponsored by them. It tastes like water. Why? Service connection failure, great. Hold on. I like looking 28. I certainly don't feel like I'm past my prime. Old DR Dr. Sterf. Thing is, with the Master of Divinity, I could have gone for a doctorate in that same time frame and probably finished before I finished my MDiv. So I'm not a doctor, but I definitely could have been in that time. I don't know what I would have gotten a doctorate in. Probably computer science, I guess, but yeah. Okay, I am 34 years old. So I'm glad I look 28. Yeah, you got carded yesterday. Word. That's good though. They should be. They should be carding everyone, I think. But regardless, may as well. I know it's a little more hassle. Okay, let's see if this network works. Yeah, you can get a doctorate in animation, like a graphics arts type thing. You just have to find a good university that gives you like a good, valuable degree. It's with doctorates, you got to consider the cost and whether it's worth it or not. What you would get out of it versus, I don't know. I mean, if it's a goal you set as well, that's something you could go for. That's legitimate. But then some people get lucky, like Scott Cawthon, and they go to school. They do get some kind of art degree, but something goes viral, Markiplier happens, and the game blows up in a good way. So you don't need a doctorate to be the most successful. I mean, Bill Gates dropped out of high school. It's not directly correlated. So, oh, you know what's actually cool? Okay, two things. Line dancing and Scott Cawthon, Pilgrim's Progress. Okay, so first, let's do the Pilgrim's Progress thing first. I sent in a corrected strategy guide for Pilgrim's Progress to Hope Animation, and it took them a year plus to get back to me, but they did get back to me, and they replaced Scott's version with mine. Mine just has like it's just Scott's thing, but formatted well and with spelling and grammar stuff corrected. So if you go on the Hope Animation site, it should have the strategy guide on there, but that's pretty cool. I was glad about that. I just wanted it to be nearly error-free, or at least a lot better, because there were all sorts of grammatical errors and all that. But I also sent in a QA guide, and they sent it off to Scott for the game, like dialogue, spelling, and grammar errors. That would be cool if those got fixed as well. I'm not sure what Scott has access to in terms of MFA files, so Multimedia Fusion, which is now ClickTeam. But yeah, we'll see. That's cool. Yeah, I remember that. You beat it on hard mode, didn't you? Cool. Because I just played it through easy because I didn't want to stress over it. Because it's more about, like, I wanted to get the gist of the message and the presentation a lot more instead of me stressing and being annoyed at every little thing going wrong or me making a mistake. Yeah, they did. I mean, it's basically the same stuff, but I formatted it better and I fixed the spelling and grammar on it. So where there are inconsistencies and bad tab breaks and spelling and grammar stuff, I sent in the fix for that. So yeah, they didn't consult Scott as to replacing it. So I don't know, he could overturn that, but download it while it's hot, I guess. It doesn't have any. I mean, I didn't have any mention of me there. I don't need the credit, but I guess that's the thing too. I could just say that and it not actually be true, but it is true. I could send a clip of the email if you all don't believe, but because I didn't put my name on it. I mean, I'm not going to. It's Scott's game, and he can put my name on it if he wants. As just like a credit of like revision 1.1 done by DJ Sterf. I was a DJ in college. I just came up with a goofy name. Some people call me Sterf, which is short for stir fry. So it doesn't mean DJ die. I know Sterf means die in German, but yeah, DJ Sterf is short for stir fry, and it's because I was a DJ. So my sisters always call me stir fry, but they left the home kind of early. Line dancing. So I went line dancing in seminary, and they carded if you were under 18. And I was 25, and I had this beard, and I wore this cowboy hat, and I talked in a cowboy accent the whole time. So like a country accent, I was like, "Hey everyone, let's do some line dancing," and everyone's like, "For real?" So there were some people who were, some people laughed the whole time. Some people were really annoyed. It was kind of polar opposite, like dichotomous. But I got carded there because they didn't believe I was 18. So I guess we look younger than we are in my family, but yeah, I'm 34. I look 34 to me, but I don't know. Well, they spell it with an E because my first name's Sterling, so it was stir fry, one word, Sterfry, and that got shortened to Sterf by some. So, yeah. And now you see outside. Oh gosh, Juggle Be Alive on the S17? Oh man. Get bust us. The S17 is going to be pretty tough to juggle. Because it's just so turny. Oh man, Re-Rave S17. I have 0 and a miss. That was like me not hitting the arrow. And then here's a state fair ticket. Yay! Actually, it's 4 of them. Adam Kirby's supposed to be coming and going to the fair with me on next Tuesday, but he hasn't replied on confirming that. It says there's one device connected. We'll see. Well, not yet. I'm gonna have to reboot again. What do I drink? Usually it's a mix of tea and water, but I ran out of tea, so I'm drinking pink lemonade, like maybe 20% pink lemonade and the rest water, just to kind of give it a little bit of zest. Otherwise, if it's too acidic, it hurts, and then I want to stop playing and then drink something sweet. But because some of what we do is we send off filtration water systems to missionary families. We sent some to Puerto Rico as well recently, and it was cool because the church my dad's a member at, he coordinated with the youth pastor there and youth group there, and all that worked together, built some up, sent it out. So that was kind of cool. Clean water goes a long way, but if you are a missionary in Senegal, you just likely don't have that luxury. You have to have a good filtration system. So the Sawyer filters are the most reliable that we found, so we set those up. Yeah, watered down soda. The thing is, like, caffeine can help. Why is the system data taking so long? Come on, tell me this. Nothing's connected right now. Come on, swipe and work, please. Yes! It'll save on my card, probably. And sometimes it still won't. Alright, back to playing. Here we go. If y'all have any requests, let me know as well. And again, I'm not expecting many people to know the song list, really, of everyone watching. This is not J-Boy's channel. J-Boy gets all the pump players, and they know everything on the mix to request, or know at least a good amount. And some probably the whole thing. Alright, what else? That dog, though. Start on red? Okay, yeah, I can do that.
All tunes. World of difficult level 1. Single. Level 15.
Alright, I'll do start on red first, and then I'll juggle Be Alive after that. So that I'm covering both the requests. Alright, here we go. Dude, the song is way early. It's way early. Be Alive. At 17 while juggling. Alright, this will be fun. I'm not going to turn all of that. Just because I'm not going to be able to. Oh, it's no big deal. It's just not going to be. It's not going to be a double S. That would take a lot of work. All right, here we go. I kept dropping. That was a problem. Oh man. You know, if I didn't wuss out and not turn those turns, I probably could actually double S that. Can I do that? I bet I could. Probably not right now, but it's probably not as far off as I think it is. I mean, Re-Rave is a much more natural selection for that. And that one is fairly straightforward. Clean up on my memory card there.
K-pop, world music.
Twitch messed up though? Like, how is it messed up, I guess? It's probably the Restream.io stuff.
J Music. World Music.
Live S17, no juggle. Yay! That's a good set.
Game over.
Oh wow. That's a bummer. So far so good on the stream though. 0 drop frames so far. Too bad the network dropped on pump. I had some Achilles problems the last few months, but it seems to have evened out. I started running on grass instead of asphalt and concrete. The problem is all the road races are on the roads, and the one that I was going to run was on concrete. I mean, it's pathway the whole time. It's like, all right, except when you crossed over to finish. So I guess like 3 of the miles were concrete. It kills your knees, and my body overcompensates, so my Achilles gets hit hard, all that. So right Achilles has been annoying, also as well as the left knee. So figuring out what to do. It feels good right now. I've been running on grass, but what's fun? As long as it doesn't snap, I'm fine, but it would be nice not to have it irritated from time to time. This one's a fun one. This one's really fun. I can say Dankeschön. So I mean, like the lunch table talk, we would always say Deine Mutter for like, you know, yo mama, and that type of stuff in high school. It's like, wow, that's kind of silly. I mean, the thing is with the Achilles though, people in their 30s are usually the susceptible ones because they'll still want to do the athletics as they did before. Oh, I guess I gotta play this. Hold up. Gotta do just a camera too. Random factoid. So when I was in high school, actually, was it? It might have. Yeah, it was in 9th grade. There was this Russian ballet troupe with female Russian ballerinas, and they stayed here. And I would tell people at school, joking, like I have 12 Russian ballerinas in my basement, and we did because it's a bottom living floor, or whatever. And we all had beds and cots, and actually no, we had beds for all of them, but they had a living quarters, refrigerator, all that. So I mean, it's not like just a basement, but it's the bottom like living floor. The previous guy who built the house was an independent contractor, and he had a daughter who needed a level for her family. So he used that, and I would tell people, yeah, I have 12 Russian ballerinas in my basement, and no one believed me until one of my friends visited, and he came to the driveway, and there were all these Russian ballerinas just like packing up and like, oh hey, and so I like. Straswicha and Spokojnej Noche. I know that's probably horrible in pronunciation, but I mean, we learned like Dobry Dien, all that, just the basic Russian. But I mean, they spoke English, so that's what we normally spoke. But I learned a little bit of Russian just because it's cool. I mean, it's cool to be interested and invested in other people's culture and how they figure out the world as well. What should I play? Because I have like 8 seconds. Rain Spark. Sure. All right, we're playing Rain Spark. I somehow salvaged that one. That was close. I definitely double stepped my way out of one of them into a triple.
Music. New tunes. Level 15. Level 16.
Now you never know where you're gonna be taken, you know. Oh, here we go. Mute. There. Now I can hear. Yeah, you never know what happens next in life. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're also not really savvy as to what comes tomorrow. Gotta Be You S17. This one's a fun song, but I've double S'd it, but I can easily butcher several parts of this. As well as if the pad is not cooperating, then I'm probably not going to get through with a double S, regardless. But we'll see. Here, let's play it.
새로만 남은 시도 왠지 몰라도 여전히 네가 많이 미워 아직도 오늘도 외쳐 예전처럼 Let's go 앞으로 rewind 처음으로 XO 아직도 널 잊지 못하고 있는 내 모습이 나 싫은데 잊으려 해도 그게 안 돼 Everyday 너 아니면 난 된다고 끝이란 있을 수 없다고 It ain't over till it's over
Or I could just double S it. That works too.
Absolutely perfect. Next stage.
I'm starting to wear down a little bit though. Word. Oh man. Yeah, it's way off. Fitbit. Oh my goodness. Way more than that. I'll have to walk and run after this, man.